Hundreds of thousands of bats living under the Yolo Causeway each summer, and every night they head out to hunt down dinner.
Deep within vast caves, ancient relics, and human remains whisper dark secrets.
Well, the military is a brotherhood, you know, but one veteran in Catawba County is extending his helping hand into harm's way by battling bats.
But nothing matches the eerie dominance of thousands of bats swarming in the shadows. Today, I'll guide you through some of the world's creepiest bat-filled caverns. Let's start. Number 1. Bracken Cave. Imagine exploring deep within the woods and suddenly coming across a massive cave opening filled with darkness. Just as you get close to it, a swarm of millions of bats burst out of the cave. Now, that's an experience you can only have at Bracken Cave. This cave is located near San Antonio, Texas.
That's the biggest aggregation of warm-blooded animals on the planet.
And it's renowned for being the home of the largest bat colony ever discovered. In fact, an estimate states that over 20 million bats migrate here to give birth and rear their young, making it quite an important site for the thriving bat community. Intriguingly, this cave is mainly the headquarters of Mexican free-tailed bats. Like and subscribe right now and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. Which are the fastest flying bats in the world. If you're creeped out by their existence, it doesn't mean that everyone hates them. At least, they're a big aid to pest control, as these bats can consume around 150 tons of insects every single night. The site is a great help for scientists who want to study the bat community in more detail. Moreover, a large number of tourists visit the Bracken Cave every year to witness the bats' emergence and return to the cave in a spectacularly synchronized flight. Number 2. Carlsbad Cavern. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is one of the most popular places in southeastern New Mexico.
Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited.
For numerous reasons, but the one that stands out the most is its stunning limestone formations and significant bat population. The park has numerous cave openings, hosting an estimated 400,000 Brazilian free-tailed bats. These bats migrate here every spring and stay until late October, leaving just before the beginning of the winter season. One of the amazing facts about Brazilian bats is their remarkable speed and agility. These allow them to fly at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour during their nightly hunts and consume at least 4,000 hours to 6,000 pounds. One of the craziest moments anyone can experience at this park is the Bat Flight program, which allows visitors to observe the bats as they exit the cavern around sunset. The bats exit in an organized and very long lane and return in the same synchronized form just before sunrise, around 4 to 6 a.m., making it quite a spectacular scene to witness. Number 3. Congress Avenue Bridge. Congress Avenue Bridge, formerly known as Ann W. Richards, Congress Avenue Bridge is one of the most unexpected places you can imagine to witness one of the largest bat colonies in the entire world. The bridge is located
in a city that once feared one of nature's most beautiful creations. The city of Austin is now dubbed the Bat Capital of America.
In downtown Austin, Texas. It's heaven for bat enthusiasts, as all you need to do is stand on the bridge at sunset and a swarm of approximately 1.5 million Mexican free-tailed bats will fly over you. Since its construction, the bridge has served as a nest where female bats give birth to around 750,000 pups yearly during spring and summer. The male bats also arrive once the babies are born, increasing the number of bats significantly. This awe-inspiring event of bats emerging in the sky can easily last 45 to 60 minutes and be witnessed by thousands of people. It's a known fact that no matter how creepy or disgusting these bats may look, they still play a major environmental role as they clean up the sky from thousands of insects, which can bring havoc if their number increases. Number 4. Jada Bat Caves. The infamous Jada Bat Caves are located on Ted Turner's Armendariz Ranch in southern New Mexico. These caves hold great historical importance. In addition, they're the habitat area of over 100,000 Mexican free-tailed bats, making it one of the largest bat colonies in the U.S. These caves are naturally formed thanks to the solidified lava tubes, These tubes were once filled with blazing hot lava approximately 760,000 years ago, and now they are the house of thousands of bats. The floors and walls of the caves are enriched with bat excrement, making it quite a nasty place to visit. However, it's still one of the most valuable material, as it can be used for fertilizers and scientific studies, and this cave provides a never-ending opportunity to mine bat guano. Apart from Mexican free-tailed bats, these caves also host other species, such as Allen's big-eared bat and the spotted bat, making them quite interesting places for the scientific community. Number 5. Eckert James River Bat Cave. The Eckert family, primarily W. Philip Eckert, hit his jackpot in 1907 when he acquired land in the Texas Hill Country near Mason, Texas. The land hosted one of the largest colonies of Mexican free-tailed bats, containing approximately 4 million to 6 million bats. Philip Eckert used this opportunity to start mining bat guano for fertilizer. Later, his son followed in his father's footsteps and continued this practice. But later on, in 1990, the Eckert family donated the cave to the Nature Conservancy to ensure its protection and public accessibility, honoring their family's legacy of conservation. Today, the land and its caves still thrive with millions of bats, with females giving birth to several thousand pups every year. If you're a fan of the Dark Knight trilogy and want to see Batman summoning thousands of bats, then this is where a bat tornado might be possible. These bats emerge from the cave around dusk and start flying in a spiral, creating a wondrous sight. Number 6. Cueva de los Murciélagos. Cueva de los Murciélagos, also known as the Cave of the Bats, is an archaeological site located near the village of Zujeros, Spain. The landscape around the cave is absolutely stunning, but what lies inside these dark holes might creep some of you out. This cave system is renowned for its unique geological formation, which span approximately 2 kilometers and provide quite a massive space for 2 to 3 million bats to live. The cave hosts various species of bats, which mainly include the canary big-eared bat. Aside from these night-crawling creatures, this cave has been inhabited since the Neolithic period. Scientists even discovered burial remains and artifacts here, indicating how historically important this entire site really is. Cueva de los Murciélagos is an important archaeological site and a vital ecological habitat supporting a diverse bat population. Number 7. Cathedral Caverns State Park. Spanning across 493 acres in Marshall County, Alabama, Cathedral Caverns State Park is a fascinating destination for nature and history enthusiasts alike.
Scottsboro, Cathedral Cavern State Park is a relatively new state park, only open since the year 2000.
Known for its colossal caverns filled with bats, it's been a popular tourist attraction since the 1950s. Inside these ancient caves, you'll find an incredible mix of bat species, like the tri-colored bats that appear mostly during the winter months alongside big brown bats. Although bat sightings dwindle in summer, the park still captivates visitors with its unique geological wonders and the subtle presence of its nocturnal residents. Beyond the wildlife, Cathedral Caverns holds a rich history. During the Civil War, the Kennemer family took shelter here after their farmhouse was destroyed. This blend of nature, history, and a thriving bat community makes Cathedral Caverns a truly one-of-a-kind place to explore. Number 8. Rai Beach Batcave. When it comes to hidden gems where bats thrive far from the bustling world, the Bat Cave on Rai Beach in Krabi, Thailand is unbeatable. It's a naturally formed limestone cavern that combines rugged beauty, breathtaking coastal landscapes, and skies filled with bats as the sun sinks below the horizon. Reaching the Bat Cave isn't simple.
It's not as crowded as I expected, so this is definitely worth visiting.
It's only accessible by boat, which adds a sense of isolation and adventure that makes the journey memorable. Located between the stunning shores of Rai West Beach and Phra Nang Beach, the cave welcomes visitors with lush, tropical greenery and towering cliffs, setting the stage for what's to come. Inside, the cave's eerie atmosphere takes over, with bats hanging from the stalactites above, creating an almost otherworldly experience. Number 9. Cueva de la Candelaria. Cueva de la Candelaria is undoubtedly an important archaeological site located in the state of Coahuila, Mexico. The cave is home to bats and other creepy creatures like spiders, and the resting place for nomadic people who thrived there between 1000 and 1350 AD. The site served as a burial site, or more specifically, a cemetery, where numerous deceased were buried alongside various adornments and artifacts. All the remains normally shared one thing. They were typically wrapped in woven blankets made from cotton or yucca and tied with cords. So far, archaeologists have unearthed 200 individuals from these cave systems, which is why we now have so much crucial information about the nomadic culture and their burial practices. Moreover, the cave has a significant bat community that is accompanying the dead who fell thousands of years ago. Number 10. Qua del Diablo. Just outside Mexico City is one of the creepiest caves in the world, the Qua del Diablo, infamously called the Devil's Cave. The cave has a gate that is clearly based on the devil theme. What lies inside is the world's most endangered species of bat, the Mexican long-nosed bat. In fact, the Del Diablo is this species' last known breeding roost, making it crucial for its survival. Moreover, the cave plays a critical role as it is where these bats gather to mate and raise their young. Even though this cave is such an important place for the entire bat community in the world, it isn't safe from threats from the construction activities going on nearby, which are significantly disturbing the habitat. Mexican long-nosed bats are also pollinators of various plants, which is just another reason why their habitat must be protected at all costs. Number 11. Deer Cave. The Deer Cave is one of the largest cave passages in the world, and it looks straight out of a video game. The site is located in Mulu National Park in Malaysia and is known for its significant bat population. It's one of the most massive ecological sites, stretching over 2 kilometers in length, and features a massive entrance that intrigues all explorers even before they enter. Now, you may ask why it is called a deer cave. Well, that's because deers once sought shelter within its vast interior, but today it's a place where bats hang out the most on its very high ceilings. Here, various species of bats can be found, including the wrinkled-lipped bat, which has a population of around 3 million. The entire cave is heavily protected, which is why it's still striving with life and nature. Number 12. Yolo Causeway. In California, the Yolo Causeway has become a major tourist attraction, known for hosting one of the state's largest bat colonies. This impressive colony, estimated at around 250,000,
each night under the Yolo Causeway, it's like ringing the bat dinner bell at the Bug Buffet.
Mexican free-tailed bats resides beneath the causeway, creating a mesmerizing sight for visitors. The Yolo Causeway itself is a vast stretch of elevated roadway connecting Davis and West Sacramento, with numerous crevices and joints that offer the ideal roosting conditions for these bats. The structure provides ample space and maintains a perfect temperature for the bats to thrive, especially at dusk when they take to the sky in large numbers. The Mexican free-tailed bat, the primary species here, is one of the most widespread types globally. Seeing them swarm out from under the bridge at sunset has become an iconic California experience, drawing both nature lovers and bat enthusiasts to witness the phenomenon. Number 13. Kasanka National Park. The Kasanka National Park, located in northern Zambia, is a majestic land known for its biodiversity and the world's largest bat migration in October and December. 10 million straw-colored fruit bats migrate every year, creating an awe-inspiring moment for those who witness it in real time. Even though Kasanka is considerably small compared to other national parks in Zambia, it's still packed with life. Over 330 bird species and various mammals can be found here. The bats here hang upside down on the trees, and just as the sun sets, they spring into action and fly away into the sky together in search of food. Both the locals and numerous agencies are working together to preserve this awe-inspiring phenomenon for many years to come. Numerous species of bats have declined significantly worldwide, so saving this place is quite a crucial task indeed. Number 14. Spandau Citadel. In the borough of Spandau in Berlin, Spandau Citadel is one of the most well-preserved Renaissance fortresses in Europe. This historical landmark was constructed in the 16th century to strengthen the military power and protect Berlin in case of an attack. The site itself is enriched in historical significance, but it's actually so popular because of its unique habitat of a significant bat colony. Especially during the winter, the fortress becomes a home for over 10,000 hibernating bats. It even has bat cellars, which allow these bats to breed easily and spend the winters in a warm and cozy place. Moreover, visitors can also come from all over the world and personally enjoy the castle's beauty and history, while also observing the bats that have been staying here for many, many years. Number 15. Monforbat Sanctuary. The Monforbat Sanctuary of the Philippines is a renowned location on Samal Island. It serves as the habitat for the largest colony of Geoffroy's rosette fruit bats. The sanctuary is on a 57-acre property owned by the Inigo Montfort family, which has owned it since the early 1900s, making the site itself over 100 years old. The cave here is known to extend approximately 245 feet in length, and intriguingly, 75% of the ceilings and walls are covered with bats and their excrement. If we take an estimate, then there are probably around or even more than 2.3 million bats living inside the cave, thanks to which it earned recognition by Guinness World Records in 2010. These fruit bats play a massive role in pollination and seed dispersal, and the sanctuary allows them to rest during the day after they've consumed over 3 times their body weight in food each night. These sanctuaries are basically the maternity wards for bats, making them crucial places for these creatures and the scientists who are interested in studying them. Number 16. Narot Caves National Park. In the Limestone Coast region of South Australia, the Narot Caves National Park is located, where scientists have unearthed an extensive fossil record and unique cave systems. These cave systems are also known to thrive with a significant bat population, particularly the southern bent-wing bat, one of the most endangered species. The park was included on the World Heritage List in 1994. Since then, numerous researchers and tourists have visited it to experience its historical importance. Number 17. Luk Chang Bat Cave. Near Khao Yai National Park in Thailand is the notable site for observing bat colony, the Luk Chang Bat Cave. This cave is known to span a massive distance and is located only 6 kilometers from the park. Thanks to its intricate formation, the cave has been home to a massive population of bats, including wrinkle-lipped bats. Many people witness these bats through the observatory when they fly in a swarm during the sunset, creating an otherworldly moment for people to experience. Number 18. Mataranka Springs. The Mataranka Springs, better known as the Mataranka Thermal Pools, is a series of geothermal hot springs which are located in Elsey National Park in the Northern Territory of Australia. These springs are famous for their crystal clear and warm waters, but are much more notable for their thieving bat community of flying foxes, particularly the little red fruit bat. There are approximately 500,000 flying foxes roosting in the area, making it one of the most populated bat colonies in Australia. Number 19. Cairns. Cairns is a coastal city located in northeastern Queensland, Australia. It's also famously known as the gateway to the Great Barrier Reef and surrounding rainforests. The city is packed with lush greenery and an excellent tropical climate, which is one of the reasons for its significant colonies of numerous bat species, mainly including the spectacled flying fox and the little red flying fox. These bats roost in parks, gardens, and trees within residential areas, and can also be seen flying in the skies in search of food as soon as the sun sets. Number 20. 5,000 bats in Old Cigar Factory. So far, we've seen some pretty crazy places where the bats have colonized massively, but none of them are as terrifying and crazy as this one. This cigar company in Tampa, Florida, wanted to renovate this historical building, so they assigned a team to renovate and reconstruct parts of it. Just as the workers went through the building, they discovered a full-fledged community of bats that had taken over and were living rent-free.
The Zihaya building along East Columbus Avenue was a restaurant and hotel in the 19-teens. By Prohibition era, it was hosting and getting caught for illegal liquor operations.
After a prolonged examination, it was revealed that an estimated 5,000 bats reside in the old Sanchez Zihaya building. At this point, this is basically their breeding ground. Now comes the real problem. The building needs to be restored now or never, or else it will collapse anyway as the years pass. Considering this problem, the company has decided to work with wildlife experts to ensure the bats are moved safely and humanely to another place where they can thrive easily. Well, if it was 1 or 2 bats, it wouldn't have been a problem, but this is basically an entire city of blood-sucking vampires. Shifting them is going to take more than a while. Well, good luck with that. Number 21. Bats inside an old house. This man is an absolute legend. He's a bat enthusiast and an urban explorer, and in this video, he just discovered an abandoned house where he's hoping to find a ton of bats taking residence. As the man walks into the house, he immediately finds what he's looking for. He shines his flashlight over the ceiling, and there it is, Raffinesque's big-eared bat. This species of bat is highly endangered. It mostly lives in hollow trees around the swamps, but due to its rapid decline, it now lives in abandoned houses like this one.
Echolocate, and they actually vocalize quite a bit, and this is their way of determining where insects are.
The man then steps into another room, and he's immediately welcomed by another bat that quickly flies away. Luckily, there's another one completely hanging upside down. As he goes further inside the house, he discovers a massive pile of bat guano and stains on the ceiling, indicating a massive colony of bats thriving there. As if observing these creatures from a distance wasn't enough, the man put on gloves on each hand and grabbed one of the bats to get a close look. Good God, this bat's mouth is absolutely terrifying, as it's going to suck your blood with its sharp fangs. As a survival instinct, the bat also makes chirping noises, which is quite fascinating. Number 22. Bat infestation at American Legion Post. In Charlotte, North Carolina, an American Legion post is facing an unusual and challenging issue. Hundreds of bats have settled inside the building, transforming it into their roosting grounds. This has become more than just a nuisance, as the presence of so many bats raises health risks for the community, from potential disease transmission to droppings that can compromise indoor air quality.
But that's just part of the problem. The real issue involves new residents.
Thankfully, a dedicated veteran has taken on the role of protector and problem solver, working tirelessly to safely remove the bats. This warrior of the community is approaching the situation with care, ensuring the bats are relocated without harm, while also safeguarding the health of those who use the facility. Bat infestation can become quite a problem, especially when it happens in places packed with people. Number 23. UGA Dorm Bat Infestation. As we previously said, a bat infestation inside a building where people are present can be quite troublesome. Well, this dormitory is facing a similar problem. A massive bat infestation has caused havoc at the University of Georgia's Oglethorpe House dormitory. Prior to this, the students had been continually reporting to the officials for nearly 2 weeks that they were seeing bats around the dorms. But due to a lack of attention, the situation just got worse, and the entire building turned into a bat house. Number 24. Kitum Cave. Kitum Cave, infamously known as the deadliest cave on Earth, is a cave situated in Mount Elgon National Park. The cave stands as the border between Kenya and Uganda and is home to a significant bat population.
That researchers really hoped they might be able to find the reservoir species, maybe somewhere within the cave.
So far, this cave has taken the life of a French visitor who died after entering the cave in the 1980s as he caught the virus. Another death occurred in 1987 of a 15-year-old Danish boy who also got infected by the deadly virus. Since these events, the cave has been highly supervised and is protected under Kenyan law. Number 25. Lake Psycho Bat Cave. Japan is the land of the rising sun, filled with wonders and truly weird places, and Psycho Bat Cave is one of those places. This cave is located in the Aokigahara Jukai forest at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan. Aside from being one of the largest lava caves, as its name suggests, it's one of Japan's most notable bat habitats. The caves are believed to have been formed between 864 and 866 AD and extend at a significant distance of approximately 350 meters. Unlike the previous entries, this cave has a relatively small bat population, but it still has about 500 bats. Over the years, even that number has dropped, mainly due to habitat disturbance and other environmental issues. Number 26. Ankarana National Park. Ankarana National Park, located in northern Madagascar, is one of the most notable ecological reserves known for its stunning limestone formations. Its cave systems are home to thousands of bats of different species and numerous other creatures such as spiders. The site spans 18,120 hectares, making it an incredibly large park filled with lush greenery and biodiversity. Thanks to this massive space, over 14 species of bats, including fruit and insectivorous bats, have been found here. These bats roost inside these caves, which provide them with safety and a perfect temperature for the cold winter season. It's truly a fascinating place to visit, especially for researchers and students who want to study the bat community. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell icon for more exciting content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.